What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We're gonna be getting some night flying today. I'm gonna be testing these new motors right here. This is actually from a company that just came out called AXIS. Here, let me go in the light. These are unreleased motors. I want to start off by saying I am not planning on switching motors. I'm not looking for new motors. I'm set on the Cricket motors I fly. I think they're perfect for my flying style. I like how strong they are. I'm just doing these reviews to get some info out to you guys, and it's cool because I get to give these away in the end. So to start off, I pretty much left all the wire on. That's why it looks so bulky up here underneath the electrical tape. I left it on because depending on who gets it, they might not have single ESCs and they'll want the longer wire. Looking at those wires, it's hard to tell with the GoPro because it won't focus right, but you can kind of see they're very thin. That's one thing I note about these motors. Looking at them, the wires that come off are thin. Everything else looks up to par. It's a two-piece bell, and there's a little dust cover on the top, which is like kind of a new technology. You can't see it from this angle, but pretty much right below the prop there's a little cover that blocks the bearing. That could either be good or bad. It's going to be good that it's keeping dust out, but it could also be another object that's going to rub when you bend. So we'll have to see how that goes. These are really fast motors, so that's going to be fun. Normally I wouldn't want fast motors on my drone, but meaning I'm just testing these for fun. I'm going to be ripping this thing. I usually would want to do a crash test because I think the biggest thing with the motor nowadays is seeing the strength of it. Or the breaking point, because everyone's gonna break, but where it breaks is what matters to me. But meaning I don't have many spare frame parts right now, and Rampage is coming up and I have a big trip coming up. I can't really sacrifice my arm for no reason, so I'm just gonna fly this. And I put another motor on a old arm that so I put the spare motor I have on a backup arm from an old drone I have, and I'm just gonna kind of bash it on the floor and just kind of see how it handles it. I know it's not gonna be the same as crashing, but it's something. So let's get into it. All right, guys, so first pack with these. I actually still have my throttle cut on. Let me take that off real quick. Go to 100%. Like I said, these things are fast, and usually my motors are too fast for me, so I don't even know if I'm gonna feel comfortable going inside the parking garage yet. I'm gonna kind of take it slow out here, mob around, or actually take it fast out here, and then I'm gonna slow down my thing if I have to and bring them inside there. So let's get going. I probably won't keep this cam on me, but I'm just gonna use this for audio. So let's get some flying going. Oh yeah, it feels crazy fast. Oh my gosh, why would you ever make it? Oh wait, I was racing last. One sec. I have to lower my camera angle. I was racing this weekend a little bit with our local race multi-GP stuff, and I bumped my camera up like 0.5. And I got some grass stains on it. Cleaned it off. But off the bat, that thing feels crazy. What would you do with this? These motors are meant for spanging. For sure. Like ridiculous. I'm also on 25 because I was flying with everyone. And I think I'm on 200. I gotta change some settings after this. Yeah, this thing feels crazy, dude. My throttle management's so touchy, you could hear it. It sounds good though, I'll tell you that. Shit's crazy. But off the bat, they fly good. That's how they should be. Like I said, I wouldn't expect anything less from a company. If you're coming out in 2021 as a motor company, you better have smooth motors, because there's a lot of competition out here, and you wouldn't go very far with shitty motors off the bat. Like I said, quality is always the thing. It's how it's gonna break, where it's gonna break, and how quick. And like I said, I'm not crashing my drone for this, so we're gonna have to find out from that one I'm gonna put on the arm. Like I said, this thing's powerful. Like, here, let me try some spang stuff. See, my inverts are a little off because I don't do them. But when I mess with them, I kind of get them like. Oh, into the staircase with it. See, I could fly an overpowered drone. Haters. I just don't want to because it feels so unnecessary right now. Like, I could hear it. Every time I go through a gap, I'm just blipping it so much where normally I don't have to do all this correction. Oh, and my battery's pretty dead pretty quick. We're getting pretty low. I'd say it's like, my battery died like 30 seconds quicker because all this KV. Oh yeah, it's really dead. I hope my GoPro didn't turn off. It's at 10 volts. This on an old Mr. Steely alien frame. And then here's the wires I was telling you. So see how they're a little skinnier than typical motor wires? Like I said, it's not a huge deal, but that is one thing I wanted to point out. So let's get to this right here. Pretty much what I'm gonna do is take this and do one good smack right there. And I wanna see what bends, what breaks. Because why not? That's the whole goal, right? So let's get it. Yeah, that was a good hit right there. Oh, I dropped it. Still spins free. Yeah, it's right there. You can barely see it. Look at my finger right there. I hate that GoPros don't want to focus up close. But right there, right at the tip of my finger. But that's not enough. We need more. All right, that was a big one. Right there, you can see the mark. Still spinning. It's a little choppy, but like I said, that'll kind of come out again. Make sure it's not a broken magnet or anything. Yeah, no, it's just the bell bent a little bit and it's rubbing on the magnet against the stator, but that grinds away and you're fine. Or I would do what I usually do and take it apart. It's the only type of test I could do. So alright guys, second pack. I lowered the throttle to my 90%, which at this point it's still going to be too fast, but it's going to be way better than what it was for my liking. Like I said, everyone has a different preference. I like to fly close proxy, so I like a slower motor. I'm putting 50 megabytes back on because fuck that 25 shit. This shit looked like analog.
Analog, where's that, dog?
Alright guys, second pack. This is gonna be the last pack. I'm not gonna make this video complicated. One video at the beginning, and then this is after I kind of change the settings a little bit. Ooh. Yeah, I need to learn this throttle management. We got people working on the building. They're not like in the parking garage, but they're by the building, so I gotta watch out over there. They're in the side door, so it's not like they're over here. Oh! Wasn't bad. We're still good. Let's keep going. Like I said, I'm not doing no editing. We're keeping it the way it is. So much power. That's why I crashed, because I went to adjust in the staircase and I beefed it just a little too much. It's a tight hole. You can't do too much. There we go. If you ever fail, make sure you go back and get it. If you let something scare you, it's gonna beat you. Like there's times where you're trying something over and over again and you should give up, because if you keep messing up, sometimes you start to get angry and your mindset just gets wrong. But if you only try it once and give up, you're setting yourself up for failure. Ooh, almost clipped. Like I said, with this faster KV, I'm killing my battery a lot faster. Like I'm almost ready to come in, and it's only been like a minute so far. Where normally I fly for 3 minutes. And I am pretty on it right now because I have the power, so it's kind of fun. Yeah, I hear him. All right, battery's dead. I'm coming in. Not too bad. Took that one crash. It wasn't too nasty. One thing you'll learn is the longer you fly, you'll learn how to crash better. So at first you might just run into the wall, and then eventually you start coming to a spot where you kind of flatten your drone out and you'll hit all fours instead of just hitting one arm, vice versa. Even though I want to break these motors, still naturally my reflexes are going to flatten me out. But I'm going to end this here. I am going to be giving these away. They also sent me a t-shirt. Can you hold this?
No, I'll hold a GoPro for you.
Yeah, he's going to hold the GoPro for me. See, look. So you have to be a little dude if you want to wear this shirt, but either way, it's a cool thing to win. It's going to come with the motors, and you don't have to do nothing to enter. I'm going to do something with the comments, so it can be for everyone in the sub. The last one was Patreon, and I don't want to make people think you have to be a Patreon to win something on this channel. It's for everyone. I'm going to kind of go back and forth, but if you're interested,